Hello, my loves. This is the Whimsical RAE Vodcast, because we're doing videos now. So I went from a scripted, audio-only podcast to an unscripted, unrehearsed vodcast. Because I love videos. It's so much better than me having to spend a whole day writing out a script weekly for my podcast. And even though that was fun, and a few of you enjoyed it, this is more fun, and I think even more of you will enjoy it. Right, Tabitha? This is Tabitha, this lovely ancient woman behind me here. She's a fortune teller. Gypsy? I'm a little gypsy too. Anywho, I had a few things that I wanted to talk about, and I'm just going to randomly talk because that's what I do. I do have Tourette's, and I always kind of have to say that because sometimes things come out and I don't mean for them to come out at the time or ever. This one time I was walking through the mall. Not walking, I was in my wheelchair. I'm partially disabled and chronically ill, and when I go on long outings I have to use my wheelchair because I am a fall risk. So I was rolling down the hallway at the mall, and somebody walked by me with a slushie, and I smelled watermelon or something like that, and I yelled out, "Fat fucks and watermelon," really, really loud. Like, really loud. And I could not sink any lower into my wheelchair. I was so embarrassed. I don't know why I said it. Like, I don't call people fat, you know? And it's just smelling the watermelon just triggered me. Fat fucks and watermelon. Everybody was fat fucks and watermelon. Anywho, I just wanted to share that with you because it was, I mean, now I laugh about it. Now it's hilarious. But at the moment, I thought I was going to die right there wheeling down the mall. It was just, it was traumatic. It was one of my first, you know, freakouts or whatever you want to call them, that I had in public. So I was really like, holy crap, you know. And then I was scared to go out in public for a little while after that because it's like, well, I can't do that. God. But I try to keep it in check. I am on medication that helps my nerves kind of stay, you know, calm. It doesn't work that well though because I'm just such a nervous Nelly, like all the time. I got a bit of the tism, and my hair drives me crazy when it's just, my hair is crazy, you know, and I'm always trying to fix it and play with it because when it's just out of control like this, I don't know. Sometimes it looks cute, but it drives me fucking nuts. Anyways, that's enough of that. Like I was saying a little bit ago, I have a few things on my mind, and maybe we could talk a little bit about them. One of them is, I was gonna say love, but I don't think it's really love. It could just be lust. And I know a lot of people aren't in any of this type of situation, because usually by, you know, in your 40s, you're usually married or divorced and remarried or something. I'm just divorced. Yeah, I was married for 6.5 years, and I've been divorced since 2013. And I've dated, you know, a few people since then. Some serious relationships didn't work out, obviously. I don't think I'm very good at dating. Like, I think I would be the perfect girlfriend, but then when I'm in a relationship, I am a good girlfriend, but I don't pick the best partners. And I'm not trying to blame all of that on them. I'm not perfect. God, no, I'm not perfect. I do a lot of things wrong, I think. But I am a very loving, giving, kind person. That is, I love to communicate. I love to fix things. I love to fix issues. I don't like to go to bed angry. I don't, any of that. I love to cook. I love to clean. I love movie nights. I love romance very much. I am a hopeless romantic with a wild side, you know, because I like a little roll in the hay. I didn't mean to say that out loud. I like sex. I like sex more than most women like sex, especially at this, you know, stage in our lives. I'm 42 years old, and I think I'm a horny broad. I joke about it all the time. I call myself a horny broad. And, yeah. If I'm in a relationship, I'm the type of woman that wants playtime at least 3 or 4 times a week. Yeah. Once a day would be great. Yeah. So that's why I call myself the perfect girl. I shouldn't say the perfect girlfriend, but I would think that I'm a good partner. A really good partner. I do have a lot of baggage, though. And that's where I think the issue is, or can be. I have a lot of mental health struggles. Obviously, I have Tourette's, and I have panic disorder, and I'm agoraphobic, and I have an eating disorder called ARFID. No, that doesn't mean I don't eat. It just means that certain foods scare the shit out of me. I'm scared to try new things because I think I'm going to choke on it or I'm allergic to it. So I developed ARFID, adult ARFID. I do have 4 kids. I have 4 grandkids. I mean, my kids are way older. 2 of them are out of the house. The 3rd one's about to go to college. And the 4th one, she's in high school. So it's not like I have little teeny boppers running around. I do have 4 grandkids. I've already said that. My kids and my grandkids are literally my whole heart. I have a huge heart, and it's just all that. But, I'm silly. I'm really silly. I love horror. I think I said that. I'm a horror junkie. I love horror. As you can see, I got Tabitha. I got Chucky up here. I got... Oh, you should see this room. It's full of, like, skeletons and bats and Freddy Krueger. Oh, my. I'm nostalgic. I like 90s, 80s, 90s stuff. Cheesy, campy. Yeah, love it. I'm a good partner. I am. I love to give massages. I love to make my partner feel like he is a motherfucking king. Yeah, because, yeah, I'm the queen, so I gotta be with the king. And I like to make them feel that way. And, so anyway, that's love. You know, back to this lust stuff. So there's this person that, I've had an on-off, situationship with, maybe you could call it. Well, it's called a friends with benefits situation for the last 6 years. And, I was the one who proposed. We did a friends with benefits situation 6 years ago with no, you know, no feelings, just get together every once in a while and have fun, you know, playtime. And I was an idiot and caught feelings. Even though I was the one that was like, no, I'm good. Yeah, just friends with benefits. Yeah, I can do that. What an idiot. I'm so... Anyways, I've been in love with this motherfucker for 6 years, and I need to get him out of my head and stuff, because even though there's still a little something there after 6 years, you know, we still hang out occasionally, he's so mean to me. He's so rude. Very rude. A bit childish, and all these things, and I'm just, like, so in love with him, and want to be with him, and hope to God that one of these times he's just going to realize how madly, deeply, truly in love with me he is. Yeah, I'm a fool. I am a fool in love, and I need to get over that, because it's really weighing me down. It's holding me back. It's just, it's not good for my mental health, and I deserve better. I really do, because I am a really, really good partner. And yeah. I want to know if any of you out there listening have like a friends with benefits situation going on where maybe the other person or you caught feelings, and how the hell do you handle it if that really happens? Because I am stuck. Like, worse than Winnie the Pooh in a fucking honey jar. I am stuck on this guy, and I need to move on. I really need to move on. Yeah. So, if you got any words of wisdom, that'd be great. Anyways, why do people act like that? This guy in this, you know, friend with benefit situation, after we do hang out or whatever, he'll pull that whole high school bullshit where he doesn't text back or call you or any of that for weeks, sometimes months at a time. And then all of a sudden I'll get a text message or a Snapchat And there he is. So what I think is, he only wants me when it's good for him, and he likes the fact that he's got me wrapped around his little fucking finger. And I don't like that, because I need to have some control. I like to be in control. I'm a little bit of a dom. More than a sub. Yeah, definitely. That's me. That's probably TMI, but hey, welcome to my podcast. Vodcast. It's video now. Vodcast. Welcome to my vodcast. Anyway, yeah. So there's that. That's one of the situations I'm in that I've been trying to get out of for years now. And I think it would really help me heal mental health and probably physical health if I could do that. It would help me move on and be happy, you know, truly happy, instead of always missing this other person and feeling lonely and, you know, all the icky stuff. I don't want to get into it anymore. Okay, so I'm probably done spilling my guts about my personal little issue, but if you have any words of wisdom, post that in the comments. That'd be great. Or message me or whatever, because I could really use some guidance. I need an adult. But yeah, relationships are so hard, but yet they're so simple too. You know, if people just pull their heads out of their butts, both sides, the men and the women, we all got our own issues, you know, and people just need to communicate more, understand more, open your mind more, open your legs a little more, and things would be alright. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I wish we could just go back to where it was like, you know, what, 60s, 70s, where everybody was just hanging out and peace and love and pussy. No, I don't know. Anyways, because I would probably be about that. I think life is a lot better when you're happy, satisfied, wanted, loved, appreciated, understood, all those things. It's important for everybody, not just women, not, you know, men too, obviously. And I know that's easier said than done, because when you get in a relationship, you think that you're doing everything that you can and the other person's just not on the same level. And maybe that is the case. Maybe you don't mesh with this person. Maybe it's time to move on. Or maybe some of you should give certain people a chance because you don't know what the fuck you're missing. You're literally missing out on your queen. Okay, that was a little personal, but take it. If it relates to you, then take it. Have it. It's yours. I've had a lot of relationships. I've had a lot of long relationships. I'm actually friends with almost every single one of my exes, because even when we ended on bad terms, it did not stay bad. I am a very forgiving, loving person. I move on. I roll over into another life because I've lived 76 of them already. It feels like I'm 42, but I've lived 76 lives. For sure. Definitely. 72 for sure. Yeah. And I know it's not easy, but to me, as long as there's no cheating and there's no beating, and you talk to each other about things ahead of time, you know, kind of what you're looking for, what you're not looking for, be upfront, be for real, like get that shit out there in the open so somebody doesn't think that it's going to be this way and it's not, and it's such a letdown, and it's unsatisfying, and it's just all this stuff. That's why you need to communicate. Communication is one of the most important things in a relationship, in a friendship, in any kind of ship, a situationship, a friends with benefits situationship, all of it. Communication. And trust is a big one too. Trust is really hard for most people, because we've all been fucked over by at least one person, if not more. Most of us, it's more. But it just takes that one person to fuck you over really good, and then you just lose trust in anybody for a long time. And then the next person that comes into your life that wants to love you, they're the ones who suffer. Because they didn't do it. They didn't do anything wrong. But you're still focusing all that negative energy at them, you know? And it's hard to change that mindset because somebody new comes in and you're still worried that this person's going to do it to you too. You don't want to get fucked over again. I get it. It's really hard. But to be fair, when a new person comes along, you need to find a way to deal with that and heal from it so that the next person gets a clean slate, because that's what they deserve, because they're brand new. They haven't done anything to deserve either way. They haven't shown you that they're going to be trustworthy, and they haven't shown you that they're not going to be trustworthy. So you start anew with the new person. That's how it goes. Like I said, easier said than done. I know, because I have these issues too. Yeah. I'm a woman, and sometimes I think about, you know, how fun it would be just to have, like, I don't know if this is illegal to say this, but like meet and greets. No, it's not illegal. A group of friends that get together and just like hang out and whatever and hook up and stuff. I mean, I've always told my partners, and maybe this is why I can't get one to stay, but I've always said I'm a lot of woman. And I'm not saying I'm hard to satisfy. I'm not. I'm very easily satisfied. I'm very happy with little things even. But now that I'm chronically ill, partially disabled, and I have all this stuff going on, I would benefit from having two partners. I definitely would. And it's not just what you're thinking. Like, it's not all about the sex. It's just, I got a lot going on, and one person gets tired out from, I don't want to say having to deal with me, but taking care of me and just having to, yeah, I can't really say that part, but the hunger is real. I have a lot of love to give though too, and so I just feel that having two partners would be beneficial to me and to my partners. Yeah. I don't know how to say that without sounding super skanky or anything, because that's not what I'm going for here. I'm not trying to be a skank. And don't slut shame. Don't skank shame. You know, that's not even cool. Like, it's just because you don't have a sex drive and somebody else does, and they are comfortable with their sexuality, and they are a sexual being, and they know how to be sexy, and they know how to use it, doesn't mean that they're a slut, you know? I've always found that so fucking stupid. Just, like, don't. That's more of a personal thing and a personal choice, whatever. If you have only been with 2 or 3 people in your entire life, good job. Good for you. There's other people who have been with quite a bit more than that, and then they find the love of their life. Good for them. That's the way, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbled. I don't know. That everybody's different, but God, do I hate when people slut shame. It doesn't make any fucking sense at all. To me, it's often a jealousy thing. Yeah. But I think that people just need to be more open about all of it, their sexuality too, their preferences, stuff like that. A lot of couples will get together, and of course when it's new, it's hot, but as you go on, people kind of, I don't know, lose interest or whatever. Things get kind of vanilla, and I'm not saying that's an easy fix, but it is fucking fixable, so fix it. Pick up a Kama Sutra book, or role play, or do anything. Do whatever to start adding some spice to your fucking life. See, there's another reason why I am a good partner, because I care about that stuff, you know? I just realized that I've been rambling on forever about almost nothing. I really hope that you can find something relatable and interesting or comical or whatever in this episode, because I had no idea what the hell I was going to talk about, and I literally just went on and on with whatever was in my head. So, sorry. I'll have some more ideas, better ideas for next week's vodcast. And comment below some things you'd like to hear about, talk about. I think I really want to do a paranormal episode. A lot of creepy ass shit has happened to me, and I want to fucking tell you about it because it still just creeps my shit. And I want to tell you my stories. I've got several, and they're pretty darn good. They'll give you goosebumps. They will. Or goosebumples, like my daughter used to call them. Oh, I miss when they were little stinkers. Anyway, I better let you guys go because I have literally rambled on forever and ever and ever. And yeah, I gotta jump in the studio now that my voice is all sultry and raspy. Which is how I needed it. So I needed a blah, blah. Anyway, this is Whimsical RAE signing off. I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Okay? Bye.